Dark Silence Reviews.
If you enjoy this content, please remember to like and subscribe.
Anyhow, let's get started here.
A few years ago, the BSAA received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. Jill and I were ordered by the BSAA's European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker. Chris to HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris. Move in and procure the target.
Roger that.
What can you tell us about the area?
The satellite scan isn't showing anything out of the ordinary, but regardless, you should expect the unexpected.
Understood. We're in.
Let's move.
This one's gameplay is a little stiffer. A little different. Remember this mansion?
Eagle 6 to Nest. Do you read?
We read you, Eagle 6. Go ahead.
We found some men down. Judging by their wounds, it looks like they were physically assaulted. I figure they're probably Spencer's security. Lord only knows what killed them.
Roger that. We knew this mission wouldn't be a cakewalk. Use extreme caution.
Come on!
Roger!
What is it with this guy and cranks?
He's
Come
a
on!
man of refined tastes.
He's obsessed. That's what he is.
Hey, we're going in order. We're going in order. So, had to do the DLC first. That's not realistic. You can't slice the plates. I wanted to slice the plates. Oh. Page from the diary are missing. May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott, alias from security, Steve. Research. Steve was a big winner, but I think he was cheating, that scumbag. May 10th, 1998. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla to me. Scott said they'd been in an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep. Not even on holidays. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. May 16th, 1998. A rumor is going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone, but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy, tasty, 4. There's a note stuck between the last few pages. Password. Ooh.
Hurry!
Okay. Chris, I'm in a dining room. Well, looky here. I found a weapon I can use. Kinda takes you back, doesn't it?
To Raccoon City? Fortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
Hard to believe that was 8 years ago. I guess I am getting older.
You're not the only one.
I got the door open.
Patrick Memoirs. For a time it appeared as if Master Spencer would recover his former health, but fate was not so kind, and now he confines himself to his study for days on end. It has been ages since I have seen him take his meals in the dining hall. I have endeavored to prepare meals to his liking, and I bring them every day to the study. Unfortunately, he lacks the strength to eat anything but soup and other liquids. I cannot recall a time in the history of this household when the situation was as dire as now. In generations past, the Spencer estate was a nexus for only the most well-to-do European socialites. Now only a skeleton staff remains to look after a man who keeps himself in virtual seclusion at one of his many residences. My family has been in the Spencer household service since the time of his great-grandfather. This rapid state of decline would have been unimaginable even just one generation prior. I remember fondly the days of my youth, but that seems like a lifetime ago now. It was about 50 years ago, back when my father was the head butler of the household. At that time, I was learning his duties in preparation to succeed him. And there was always some chore or errand that would keep me running around the house. I remember how Lord Ashford, another aristocrat, came from storied family, and one of Master Spencer's schoolmates, Dr. Marcus, would find refuge from the summer heat at this villa. My father and I would accompany them and do our utmost to see that they wanted for nothing. Perhaps because I was the youngest person there, they would take to teasing me, though more often than not, they would treat me as if one of them. I remember the time Lord Ashford gave me my first taste of brandy. It was on the second floor of the dining hall, behind the stone statues lining the room. I will never forget the mellifluous scent. Is it mellifluous or mellifluous? Anyhow, when he opened the bottle, but those cherished times are only memories now. Lord Ashford, Dr. Marcus, and of course my father have all already passed on. Only Master Spencer remains, and I'm afraid his days may be few. When Master Spencer dies, it will mark the end of his illustrious family, as well as my family's service to his for now. I can only wait for the inevitable. There's a note stuck between the last few pages. Password 1.
Come on!
Roger.
Damn, what a flashback. We recently just played part 1 too, not too long ago, the original. I love that playthrough. The remake HD version. This is kind of very similar. The house is very built almost exactly the same. I cannot stop thinking about the screams of those poor souls imprisoned in the basement. I administered the virus to all of them as per Master Spencer's instructions 1 week ago. Whatever they've become now, they are no longer human. I have assisted with multiple experiments at Master Spencer's behest. I do not know of what use a simple butler not schooled in the science such as myself can be. But I should be proud that the Master trusts me with his important work. He usually has nothing but contempt or distrust for those around him. However, I cannot help but feel a disconnect between how I think I should feel and my actual mental state. On the one hand, I am filled with joy at the chance to assist the Master in any way I can. On the other, I feel as if I am losing a bit of my soul with each experiment I assist with. The only way I can preserve my mental faculties is by taking time off, or by trying to divorce myself from all emotion. Whichever the case, I must act and not question the Master. Duty and honor, that is what is at stake. For generations my family has been in loyal service to the Spencer household. I will not betray my duties, and I will serve Master Spencer until the end. I have dedicated my life to serving him, and there is no turning back on that. It is time to check on the test subjects and report on their current condition to Master Spencer. I will carry out my duties, and I will do so honorably. Sonata number 14.
Jill!
Okay.
Such a good classic song. In almost every game and everything. A lot of sonatas are really good. Respect. Wrong way. Alright, now we go back to whence we came. Looking around to see if there's more stars or anything. It doesn't look like it though. Even the doors open kind of similar to the old school one, man. So good. Flashback, flashback. How's it going, Richard? Thanks for stopping in.
Come on!
Okay.
You grab it.
Let me see here.
Thanks.
Give me a can of
Use
first aid
this.
spray.
I think it's something in that room that dropped. Gotta go back. I heard something in the last room, but I didn't see what dropped. It's gotta be a key or something.
Jill!
Roger.
Never mind.
Okay, it's open.
I, Oswald E. Spencer, founder of Umbrella, as well as its chief executive officer, hereby proclaim myself as ruler of all mankind. Everyone shall prostrate themselves before me as they once did for the ancient false gods. At least that was what my destiny should have been. But I did not become a god. I could not sever my ties to my own weak humanity. Instead, my body is being destroyed by this damned disease. The disease of age has carved wrinkles in my face like a well-weathered canyon, and my arms are like the thin, withered branches of a dying tree. Age has even deprived me of the use of my legs. The only chance I'll ever have of becoming a god and shaping humanity's destiny is to stop this disease from continuing to ravage my body. I believe there's a saying about realizing the joys of life when one is at death's doorstep. Sayings like that are for the weak who are going to die. They attempt to mask their fears with pithy aphorisms. Mortals can't comprehend what life means for those who death is not a concern. The ignorant are fond of making generalizations to include those who would not be party to their pedantic musings. I will undo this unjust travesty done to me by time, and I will present myself as the perfect being that will rule over all mankind. I will give them a new set of commandments to govern their lives. All that remains is to find the key to eternal life. The virus manufactured by Umbrella is that key. It suppresses telomere shortenings, which negates the function that limits cell division. Somewhere in that process is the key to immortality. If the process could be perfected, that key would be mine. I have the means available to me. I can realize my ambition, thanks to Alex. I lost much in human capital following Umbrella's bankruptcy, but I still have Alex, the best and brightest of them all, and the last of my children. I have faith that if anyone can find a cure for the ailment of time that keeps me from assuming my role as a head of mankind, it is Alex. Alex will find a way. AKA Wesker. Sir's memoir 2. I have done everything Alex has asked of me. Alex's ingenuity far surpasses those of normal people. We wait for the appropriate time, gather the necessary materials, and Alex continues to keep the operation running smoothly. Most children are held back by the limits of their own intellect, but not so with Alex. I have never witnessed anyone so adept at absorbing the talents of others simply by observing them. I could not be more pleased. Alex displays superior qualities to everyone else. I provided everything Alex and the other researchers would need to conduct their research: unlimited funding, top-of-the-line equipment, research materials, and an endless supply of test subjects. The only thing wanting is time. They will conduct their research on an isolated island in the South Seas that is home to an abandoned military installment from a nearby country. Alex has already gone there with the group of research assistants, research materials, and hundreds of test subjects. I waited in earnest for good tidings for their research. Instead, I received only a phone call a month later asking me to send more test subjects. How was it possible that they had gone through hundreds of test subjects in only a month? As my frustration rose, Alex attempted to reassure me. You'll be pleased to hear that all experiments are running smoothly, and so I continue to wait. We're missing one. There we go. Spencer's memoir number 3. I have waited and waited and still no word from the island. It's been a year since they left, and I've sent thousands upon thousands of test subjects to their research. As soon as Alex makes an improvement to the virus, the team administers it to another batch of test subjects. Unfortunately, they do not have time to study the virus before testing it. If it looks feasible, they proceed forward and see how the test subjects react to it. All of this is to be expected, I suppose. It's not Alex's fault. I have been impatient, true, but the situation is dire. Age has not only worn down this worthless shell, but it has also attacked my internal organs and rendered many of them virtually useless. What little functionality I can eke out of them is only thanks to the machines attached to my body. Time is a merciless enemy. I'm counting on you, Alex. Only you can give me the key to eternal life. And this one. Spencer's documents, number 4. My memoirs. Finally, a report of success. The experiment was a success. The news alone has sent a new surge of energy coursing through my veins. I feel rejuvenated. Last night's dinner even tasted sweeter. The wine more excellent. My butler Patrick is truly a culinary savant. Unfortunately, the joy was short-lived. Alex has disappeared. I would be less concerned if that were the only regrettable report from the island. The other researchers are also nowhere to be found. Neither are the thousand... Uh-oh. Oh! No! Batteries. Sorry, chat. It means tomorrow we're gonna have to charge everything, huh? First thing in the morning. How dare the game do this to us? I'm kidding. Oh, that... Okay, so that one's dead too. Let us hope we can find a good battery somewhere. Okay, good enough. Let's see real quick where the battery's at. Wait a couple seconds. 12, 23. Okay, we're good. Okay, the other researchers are also nowhere to be found. Neither are the thousands of test subjects. And most importantly, all the research materials, including the final virus that was to make me a god, cannot be located. I have been betrayed. I have allowed myself to be betrayed again. I should have learned from my mistakes with Albert. Now my life stands on the edge of a knife. The only person I can trust is my loyal butler Patrick. He is my last hope in locating the virus that will cure me of this wretched ailment. But is time on my side? That is the question that preoccupies my mind. And only the god I am to become can answer that question. How is this last,
Come on!
Roger.
Where is this last password? It's gotta be missing somewhere, right? Let's go look in this other room right here real quick. It's gotta be somewhere. This girl. Leave me in the dust, girl. The hell? They're missing the last password piece. Gotta be somewhere. If not in there. I like how a lot of this is like mostly puzzles. Kind of reminds me of the first one.
Come on!
Roger.
All right, we got it. We just have to take the letter to the fire. Time to double back. Patrick's memoir number 3. I have been in Master Spencer's employ for the majority of my adult life. As of late, however, I find his actions to be inscrutable. For example, he has taken every possible precaution to conceal his whereabouts from the outside world. For what reason I do not know. Then one day he asked me to find a certain man and make him aware of the master's whereabouts. I do not know why he would go to such lengths to contact this man, but perhaps he wanted to see if someone could find him. The man in question is Mr. Albert Wesker, a name I have not heard in quite a long time. I only met him once, and that was over 10 years ago. I am ashamed to admit that I cannot recall his face because as a head butler, it is my job to remember people. The reason I believe is because of his eyes. Those cold, unfeeling eyes that completely overshadowed his other features. At any rate, I have endeavored to get the information into Wesker's hands without letting on that it was Master Spencer's desire that he have the information. I know of a certain unscrupulous individual who could put that information on the streets for the right price. He is the kind that does not care who he talks to. What made the individual I found of such importance is that he is in the employ of a female spy who has regular dealings with Wesker. I paid this man, I forget if his name was Roberto or Ricardo, more than he deserved and gave him the bare minimum of information necessary to fulfill Master Spencer's wishes. I dutifully carried out Master Spencer's directions to the letter. It was at this point that the situation took an even more cryptic turn. The Master, he let me go, but I do not know why. I asked him for a reason, the only time I have ever questioned him, but he responded with only silence. I do not know what to do now. I am filled with a sense of loss. Everything I have ever known is gone. I dedicated my entire life to serving the Spencer household, and now the book has been forcibly closed for no apparent reason. The only ones who remain will be those untrustworthy security guards and the people imprisoned below the premise. I truly doubt the guards' ability to attend to all of Master Spencer's needs. Could it be that he plans on dying? No, he is not that type of man. He would not want to leave all his affairs in such an unfinished state. Master Spencer must have some grand machinations at work that are beyond my ability to comprehend. At any rate, I can only obey his wishes and take my leave. I will be loyal until the end, even if it breaks my heart to do so. There's another file here. It looks like a list of test subjects. The test subjects are Hans, Felicia, Marco, Jonah, Irma, Ken, and Laura. William, Hero, Derek, Miles, Alex, Albert. The number of candidates has been limited to the 13 individuals listed above.
I can't stop it! The controls must be somewhere else!
I'll shoot them off. Stand back. All clear.
Sure know how to keep a girl waiting.
Ooh, them spikes were about to pinch her head. She was about to get a massage in the scalp. How's the lighting, fellas, on the game? How's it look? Is it looking good? Bright? I'm hoping it looks good.
What is that smell?
Don't know. I hope we don't run into whatever's making it.
And when have we ever been that lucky?
hell's its problem?
This is why it smells so bad. Be careful.
Alright, alright.
Come on!
Okay.
She didn't pick up the star. That's not frustrating.
Come on!
Roger.
Let's see if I help her back up if she'll.
I'll cover you.
Jill!
Okay.
Come on!
Okay.
Jill!
Roger.
Big old treasure chest right here. Although that star over there, she left. I don't know why she's not picking it up. It's kind of frustrating. Man, those things are deadly. They even have their own little theme music. That's how you know they're like nothing to mess around with. I believe they're like one-hit killers too. Be careful. Alright, we need another switch thing.
I need ammo.
Completely out of ammo, just killing a couple of them. I don't know how they expect us to survive. They like don't give us enough ammo to fight them. It takes like 30 shots just to take one down. Jeez.
Jill, are you okay?
I'm fine, but I lost most of my gear.
Same here. Alright, try to find a way out of there, and I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Copy that. Watch your back.
Come on!
I can't right now.
Oh, great.
Jill!
Take them all out of this.
Jill!
Got it.
Well, well, well. If it isn't a nice little trap. That's pretty cool. ask me? Alright, now we need other switches. I'm guessing there's a couple. Oh, dang.
You grab
Roger.
it.